Welcome back to part number 19 of my Imperator Invictus playthrough as Carthage. Last episode we took over, I released this client state Wyatt, and then took much of Fizan's territory here, annexed it to Wyatt. He can be annexed sometime in 548. We can begin the process. I built a couple of a singular marketplace in each of my capital territory cities. I have, I believe, the last city coming up here. It's due in 361 days. The rest are grain territories here and here. I'm not really sure I want to destroy them just as yet for cities, but at some point I'm sure that I will. We're making a lot of money. So I went up here, hired 4 mercs from southern Iberia, and marched them up here, and they reorganized, or I got their morale up. We're in our vassal's territory, and we are ready to declare war, get food friendly on the enemy's food here. Let's attack immediately. The plan is to annex most of this to our brand new vassal Stomatas. We have a claim in, I believe, Pictonia. I'll take that for myself, and the rest goes to Stomatas as much as we can take. Let's get moving here. We can begin to head here. We'll head, say, here. And well, maybe we'll go there with our larger stack, and here, maybe not. And that is the size of that. Our vassal has called up some levies and responded to the call. We've taken this first province. Let's force march up, say, here. I'm going to leave the mercs to the provincial capitals and have these siege engineers take out the forts. So we'll go right here. Now hold on a minute here. You were headed there. You were headed there. And you go there. The 10 siege engineers should work. Why not buy a couple more? He's not in friendly territory is why. He's in a vassal's territory. Another occupation. Let's roll it out up here. Our siege has fallen. We have won an award. Let's head up here, right here, better yet. Some enemy levies have appeared. Looks like we're going to straight overrun them. Oh. We could probably engage this guy, but we're going to go up here and let this guy run into our merc here. Oh. Another glorious stack wipe. The siege has fallen. Let's roll over here. Who are you? You're, I see. Let's head up here. There's carnage everywhere. The siege has fallen. Let's get on the move. Where? We'll go here. Fornacus has integrated. These are, not Rome, but Canaanite Punic characters, so we'll take them all. Another death here. A lot of madness from the integration. There was 7 grain and a fruit that Carthago lost. So we need to find a new grain source here. Let's see. We have our other vassal. 1, 2. Anybody else? Well. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we need a fruit from somewhere. Who are you? Our vassal, I think. It's not, though. Let's shuffle our civ value man, who is fair hack at oratory. Actually, that's what he's there for. And then we can have another orator perhaps trained for the job here. This guy looks like a fine choice. 25, has various skills, has an 8 oratory, 3 finesse. There is the scorned as well, and no longer as much so. I haven't done a single assault with our mercs as yet, as the forts are coming down so quickly from these siege legions that we may well be able to carry on and bring it to Treveria, Torinia, and Lepontica as well. Oh dear. Alright, so we are mostly occupying the majority of this tribe, especially after this fort falls, and then some of our vassals hopefully make it here. We're going to try to drop this, and this with the siege taxes, and then maybe we can assault this. We'll take this and then pivot back here and try to assault that. We have this merc on the way. That will leave our siege taxes here, who unfortunately we can't get any access from Treveria. We'll have our own access shortly if all goes according to plan. So we'll just wait here and do some drilling, and then we'll invade Treveria with this siege taxes, a siege legion here, and maybe 1 or 2 mercs that are not spent from having done assaults. At which point we'll dismiss the mercs, and then we can hire some fairly large merc stacks here, and here, to proceed up into Lepontica and Torinia, and that should end us annexing much of Treveria, Lepontica, and Torinia. Do we want any of that? Perhaps some of Torinia. I think that's where we have the claim right here where the city is. As for Treveria, I think this vassal and our new vassal, which will claim much of Pictonia, will split the difference here, perhaps. And we'll call that a war, or 2 wars. We just stack wipe somebody here. Let's go over this way. Who are you? We drop that siege like butter. Let's head here. We just dropped this siege. I assaulted that one. And that should really just about get close to doing it. Do we want that? Do we care? I don't know that we do, really. These 2 little provinces are a major pain. They'll take a long time to siege down. I'll just leave them be. We just dropped a siege here. And I think that is really the size of it. And transfer these occupations to vassals. Oddly enough, he's not agreeable. How badly is it? Reasonably so, but we can wait, perhaps. These mercs are essentially going to... I'm going to let them go, so we may as well dredge up some war score. Hopefully we win. Let a bit of time pass. I'm going to try to occupy this territory here so we can take this province without separate territory. But we may be able to separate peace here, and we can, in fact. We'll occupy that to our Stomatas vassal and take the lot to 6.42. Stays at 6.42. Good for me. There's no one about here. These mercs I can let go now. We're about to peace out and then start this new war, so I would want to hire you. You can't do it. Our merc here has beaten another stack. Let's disband him and hire you. get up toward La Pontica. Our city has come online. I need to populate it. Alright, I found quite a few Punics about. The city should be mostly Punic. Build these academies there. A couple of marketplaces. Let them stew. Promote and such. So we should be able to peace out here. Looks good. I left this province here because I have a claim there. So we can... I don't think there are any one war score. Who knows? Apparently there is. And that should do it. We should take no aggressive expansion. We didn't. Let's see how large you are now. 550 or thereabouts. 675. Still annexing 560. Good for us. Deleted some forts from that integration. I would wager there are a few barracks around that tend to get in the way just when you want to move the pops from the area to a city or whatnot. Actually, they didn't build any. How about tribal settlements? There are some up here. We'll do away with them. Well, our vassals are here. They're in the house. Why not stir this pot and see what happens? Do it right now. Let's see, we have almost a full belly here. Let's yikes, that's a large area there. Well, no time like the present. Let's head you in here as well. What is that? We'll take this fort over, or this one even better yet. Our force count is not exactly overwhelming up here, but we probably have significant Miltech advantage. We do. Starting off here, 42%. We've occupied this area. Let's go here. We'll call up a levy and have it go up here as well. Into Tridentum. Bonanza for us. Where that is, no idea. We dropped a siege here. Let's leave this territory here for our vassals and get to what we do best. Attack forts. A glorious stack wipe. We've dropped a siege. Let's head to the capital ASAP. Our vassal has occupied Tridentum. We'll head to the enemy's capital as well. Our vassal was being overrun by this tribal levy. We're going to reinforce with these mercs. This area has been taken by Longaticon. We'll get it done. It's a pretty large endeavor, actually. There's a lot of territories up here. You want to, in theory, I want a separate piece out. So that means 100% occupation. Glorious victory. Another stack wipe. We've met the enemy here. It's over for them. We have dropped another siege right here. We just got there just not a minute ago. Any other forts about? There's one down here, but gonna head up here. We just dropped this fort. There's a lot of these guys about this area. Where are you going? Oh, there's a lot. They think they can gang up on me. We're gonna take the terrain and then it'll be over for them. Oh, they reinforced. Well, what can I do? They're still gonna lose, I think. What's going on down here? We have not assaulted this fort. We need to do that immediately. Here as well. We've taken this territory. Let's head up here. It's beginning to look a bit dicey here. I wonder if you should turn around and reinforce. Where is this? We've done it. Let's go here. And you have done it as well. I think he got into our supply trains. It's over for us. We'll have our revenge on that army. But not before we bribe any mercs in the area. They're none. How about you? We're going to catch this army out here. We bought ourselves a merc. Oh, that army is in bad shape. We're going to catch this guy out as well. And it's over for him. There's a lot of units headed up or staggering up here, I think. I would wager that they may overwhelm our merc, and he's the only one in this whole northern area. So I'm going to head this first army of Baetica back up there. Oh dear. I'm going to engage these guys. Some of them are alive. I'm not sure which ones. Not many. Somebody's done it. Looks like this guy's turned around. We're going to head right up there and stick it to him. One good thing about being a siege Taxus, you don't have to be in really good shape to get the job done. You just have to show up, dig some holes, destabilize some walls. Oh. Still Montas has a forced march trait. Unfortunately, Lucanium does not. Another merc for the cause. We won an award. Womp. Where are you going? Let's move it up here. I'm going to bring the siege Taxus down here so we'll be able to evacuate sooner. Send this levy up there, take this provincial capital. Siege has fallen here. Where are we going to go? Let's head this merc up here. Another siege has fallen. We're looking at 100. We're close to 100% occupancy. I'm going to force march our siege Taxus down here ASAP. I'm pretty sure we can separate peace with Lepontica now. How much AE will it get us? A fair clip, alright, that's for sure. What do we want with that territory? I suppose it gets us adjacent to Aravicia. And this open terrain up here, if we were to declare on Aravicia, we could take that and then colonize up through here with Punic Canaanites that have popped up here. So in theory, we do want that territory. The 20 AE, we have none. So by the time we extract ourselves from this war and get wherever we're going, which is probably over here somewhere. Speaking of over here somewhere, do we have claims? We don't. He looks like he's all on by his lonesome there. We clearly need a claim. Who is Pontus with? Holy moly, Greater Armenia seems to have settled its differences with the revolt there. And is now allied with Pontus and this nation right there. Without a vassal taking this territory, that looks like a truckload and a quarter of aggressive expansion that I don't really need or want or know what to do with. Why would I want? I don't know. Although with this guy here, let's see, there's a very sparsely populated province here. I can evacuate it, move some Punic Canaanites who must be sort of around this area somewhere by now. I was also going to create a vassal here so we could war with Mac. Let's see. We have two more we can create. So that can get done. And this can get done, provided I can come up with the Punic Canaanites. Between that 0.05 policy we have here, and our new omen that was giving us another 0.05, we have a 0.1 tick up, as well as our Oracle of Caper. Various other things makes for very pleasant and non-eventful management of these areas. So I don't care where these guys end up, I'll just move them out from this province and then see about finding some Punic Canaanites. Do I turn my siege taxes or First Army of Baetica around to reinforce this? Or do I send... I think I send you up there. And then hope our vassals occupy that. We stack wipe somebody. Let's assault that fort. We've done it. Where are you going? Go here. We need access. Let's move it out. Let's assault this as well. Something has happened. We're after a lion. Will not do it though. A siege has fallen here. Let's force march up and deal with this guy. We've occupied this. Let's head up here immediately. We've been beaten. We're just trying to hem in this one singular... Why aren't you... I see. We need to assault that fort. I think this one province and this one general has been causing all kinds of trouble for my armies. Right here. We're gonna get him. Let's move it out. These guys are on the prowl again. I know where they're going. We stack wipe this an army. Here it is. We can close it out. Oh, that's right. I was going to take Lepontica. Let's do it. Oh, it's only... Whoops. You know, while we're here, we may be able to proceed into this territory because we have +6 fabrication of claim speed, and then we're bellicose, so that's +7. So this should be done almost immediately. We've occupied this area. We're going to go and reinforce up here just because. These guys are on the prowl, but they're not occupying anything. We may be able to separate peace here shortly. There's the question. What does this... Why will he not peace out with 100% occupation? I just clicked on all of the territories in the war. It's 189 war score, but there don't seem to be any red marks or not green mark. Maybe it's this battle? What part have I not occupied? I can click on every single territory here, which means all of his territories are occupied. What does he occupy, though? He must look at that. No, that's me. I occupy that. He doesn't occupy a blessed thing. But yet he still won't peace out. Well... I guess I'm not worried about it. I'll take what I can get. As the Stomatus has the magic forced march, am going to have him take territories up here. I'm going to try to take these territories so I'll get adjacent to other tribes. And give Lucania this aspect or whatnot of Taurania. Maybe annex the whole thing myself, I don't know. There it is, 100 war score worth. Trying to figure out how much AE we should take. 19 or 20. 19 is what's advertised, so this should go up to about 28 or thereabouts. Goes much higher. Okay, I'll take it. So we have done it. We have 24 AE, and I'm pretty sure. So what is going on here? We have, this is Carthage proper. This is our vassal, so we can indeed move through here. And there's much less of Travaria, and our claim, I believe, is still valid here in Taurania. It's a great time to end the episode. I'm going to stand down the levies, mercs, etc., extract the armies, and figure out something to do.